Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Today, I am going to basically play a tower defense game, but kind of with a twist. Basically, I'm going to spend an hour on Universal Tower Defense. And so, basically, after the 1 hour is up, my goal is to at least have a pretty decent team going and have at least a few evolutions. Maybe just one. Maybe just one. But that is my goal. But I think the majority of the hour is probably going to be me going through stages and completing them at least as much as possible. So without further ado, I will have a timer set for myself so I know when the hour is up, and then no matter what stage I'm on, I will instantly leave to basically show you guys what I have been doing. I will edit most of the stuff that I do down to basically where I show stage completions and all that stuff. Basically that's it. Essentially. So I do also want to mention the elephant in the room, which is my level. I'm at level 90. So yeah, I didn't progress barely at all when this game released, but I did try to. But then the loading times were so bad, and it just annoyed the absolute crap out of me. So basically I got to level 90 just purely from AFKing the first stage on the first story mode on the highest difficulty. That is it. Same with these levels as well. I don't know why Nami's on my team. That will get replaced. Believe that. Anyway, without further ado, I need to set up my stopwatch and yeah, let's get into it. And the timer has started. So let's go to the level area, the level rewards. First things first. So since I am level 90, I should have a pretty decent amount of rewards. Oh yeah, yep, that's a lot. I think I AFK'd last night for at least more than 8 hours, so that is pretty nice. Got some rerolls there. So basically, I spent most of my gems on the step up banner that they have. So this is most of this stuff besides Judas and whoever this is. I got from the battle pass, which I did complete, which I'm surprised on how easy it is to complete, so that is nice. Now I think I have some story maps to complete, and then I'm going to try and do challenges as much as possible anyway, and try and evolve Kenpachi, possibly. So let me switch Nami out. Yeah, I'm gonna put Trunks. Actually, how did I not know this? I didn't realize Bulma was in the game. I don't know when she was added, but there we go. We got her etherealizing or whatever. There we go. I wish there was a skip button, but whatever. Don't want to see this every time. Alright, anywho. So we got another farm unit. I think I'm going to replace Trunks with Bulma. Here we go. Okay, so I think it's similar to Bulma from ALS. I could be very wrong, and I apologize. But I'm gonna go try her out. So see you guys once I go into a story mode. Okay, so I just need to do 3 story mode, or sorry, I should say just three maps. So that should not be too bad. Let's get started. All right, here we are. I do remember this update was not well received, at least not really, at least as far as I remember. And they do have a macro thing here, which I'm so glad. As you can see, I actually used it. And then we got Bulma here. I have no clue what this does at all, so I'm just gonna give her some money first, and then I'm pretty sure I need to collect some Dragon Balls that spawn around the map. I'm gonna read her passives in a second. Because obviously I need to. So in the beginning, they did give us a new tutorial, I believe, which essentially gives you a free Evo for Sasuke, which is nice. So I kind of, I think, hold on, sorry, my phone was not on vibrate. Okay, so let me upgrade you, maybe. I should have like quite a bit of rerolls to get the farm thing for Bulma. So her passives, where are they? There we go. Okay, so after every wave, Bulma has a 5% chance to gain a wish ball. Okay, until she collects 7, makes sense. This chance is increased. Holy crap, let me speak. This chance is increased by 5% for each unit that, I don't have a unit in her range. Okay, she can use her come forth, okay, and then that's where she gets these abilities, not bad. And then the emergency capsule deployment, oh, okay, send all your units on the map, okay, that sucks. Bulma's next money payout is increased by, okay. If units are no longer stunned, okay, we'll have, okay. So it's pretty much a last resort, as far as I know. And then, okay, Bulma generates money at the start of every wave. After upgrading Bulma, the next, okay, gains 50% one-time bonus. Okay. It cannot stack. Okay. Every time Bulma generates money, she gains +1 investment stack up to a cap of 15. Each investment stacks, Bulma gains a +1% income boost. So, I think she's maxed on income. Okay, well, we won. It doesn't matter. Whatever. But I think I understand. Oh, I did not mean to. I'm still on Act 1. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this, and I'll see you guys once I finish this. Okay, so I finally pressed next for the next storm mode map. Thank God. So basically, I like the sound effects for this game. I kind of hate that I didn't make videos on this game. I am glad that it is kind of seeing some resurgence. Excuse me. However, I mean, at first I didn't want to play it because of the freaking loading times for mobile. It was atrocious. Now I say that while I'm playing on PC, but I AFK on my phone. So that's why I didn't want to play it, because what's the point if I can't AFK on my phone? You know what I'm saying? Now, most people are okay with that, right? But me, I'm not. So, but that is my opinion. And is that air units, bro? I guess that's why I have a hybrid. So yeah, I think for returning players, or I think new players in general, you get Go On for free and 16. But I don't know if that's true or not. But I know for returning players you do, because that's why I have it. Yeah, I haven't played this game since release, so there's that. Now, so far, I enjoy it. I don't know. I mean, the dupe system is nice in a way. I mean, sure, it makes your unit stronger, but it's like you need traits for that as well. So, I mean, it's alright in my opinion. I mean, it's obviously people probably like it, maybe some don't. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with this game until like recently, so I'm kind of a newbie, to be honest. But there we go. Act 2 is almost done once we get rid of this guy. And speaking of Dragon Ball, I have been playing Dragon Ball Legends recently, and I have been having fun with it. And I mean a lot of fun. Now, is it the best game ever? No. The PvP suck, and that's pretty much it. However, I do like the raid modes. I like having to grind for things. I mean, that's why else would someone play a TD game? And Sailor Peace, which I haven't been playing at all. So anyway, yeah, I've been slacking on Sailor Peace. I apologize, but it's wearing me down, to be honest. So I wanted to play this because I haven't played a tower defense game in a while. I know next video I'm going to do anime reversal next, because they got an update and I think the game is fun. So yeah, which I have made video game, or sorry, it's a video game. I've made videos on that game, but they are uploaded on this channel, by the way. So if you want to check those out, go ahead. But yeah, anime reversal and just TD games in general, I enjoy, depending on like certain factors, like creativity, stuff that makes the games different than most, you know? For example, the dupe system is unique, but probably mostly annoying. But here's the thing that I miss. I miss the fact that, like, for example, ASTD had no traits until ASTD-X came out. Well, not even that. When AA came out, obviously, after, you know, AA's collapse, I guess, other games wanted to copy and, you know, money and all that stuff, and which they did. And then ASTD-X came around, and everyone was so excited because we thought there was probably going to be no traits, I mean, because that's what made ASTD. It had no traits. Once you grind for the unit, you got the unit. It required strategy and not mind-numbing grinding. Well, actually, it did have that, but not to a certain extent. However, for me, ASTD was probably the most fun I've had on a tower defense game ever. No, I'm not saying like some tower defense games are like bad. They aren't. But my opinion on it is simply ASTD had the formula going, basically, of you don't need traits to have a good game. You just need something that makes players want to play, you know? Which for ASCD was grinding units and stuff. Excuse me. You know, again, ASCD was my first tower defense game, and then when Anime Adventures came out, I did not play it. I mean, I did, but like not as much as I did ASCD, because ASCD was basically, in my eyes, better. Because you didn't need to pay to win to get good stuff. I mean, all I did was go into the AFK chamber, get some Stardust, and then summon on whatever new banner came out. And that's how it usually went. And I didn't mind it, but obviously people have their own opinions, so take mine for a grain of salt, I guess. Form your own opinions. But I enjoy certain tower defense games now. I think Anime Reversal is definitely one of them, as well as Universal Tower Defense, which is obviously what I'm playing right now. But I don't know, traits are just getting annoying because there's some games that allow you to have an abundance of them, and then there's certain ones that give you none, or at least lack thereof, you know. For example, we got Anime Vanguards, for example, probably the biggest example. Now, I wouldn't say the entirety of Anime Vanguard's traits are, I guess, not there, because it is, right? You can get quite a bit of rerolls from just certain events and stuff, but then you just grind challenges and then you can get more. But that's just boring and not fun. So I don't know, I just don't like traits in tower defense games. I mean, I get it, money is involved, people like money, but I don't know, you'd probably have more players if, you know, maybe you make something interesting without needing a trait. In my opinion, I just don't get it. But I'm not a developer or a maker of a tower defense game, so my opinions are my opinions. That's all they are. Anyway, sorry for ranting. I was probably talking nonsense. I apologize. Let me finish these story acts up, and then I'm gonna try and Evo Kenpachi. Alright, so my 1 hour did finish. However, I was literally on the second to last stage in story mode, so I thought, you know, might as well just finish it, which I did do. I will say though, it was quite difficult with the units that I have, means I only have one evolved unit. So I finished all of these, which is what I need, excuse me, holy crap, which is what I needed to do. And then before I end this video, I kind of want to use some of my trait rerolls right now to try and get some decent traits for my units. So let's go and do this. Traits. And then I want to try and get fortune, which I don't think is a good idea. I mean, so I can go to pity, but it's like, is it worth it though? Which I really don't think so. So I don't know. Let me get some traits on. Probably I'm gonna do Gohan first, and I think he doesn't have any of the, what's it called? He doesn't have DOT. So maybe Artificer, maybe? What else? Probably Astral or Sacred, maybe? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's auto reroll. Hopefully I can get something good. Oh, and we got Sacred. Okay, that is not bad at all. There we go. So let's also do, I think this is Hades from what's it called? Okay, we got Duelist. Which is crit rate and then range and boss damage. I think that's okay on him. And then I'm going to use the rest for Bulma. Now, again, I do know that the time is up. Oh my god, I don't want that. However, I kind of want to do this part on recording so that you guys know what I'm getting, I guess. So there's that. There we go. Oh, and agile, which I don't need. All right, cool. So that is all that I wanted to do. And then, you know what? I have some gems to use and some units to get. So let's go to summoning, and then we're gonna go to the God Step Up banner. I need literally all of these. Poseidon is, of course, is what I need. What else? Literally any other mythic as well. I mean, let's just, okay. We got Mob. I don't know if I'm going to use him or not. Probably not. Okay. And then, okay, we got the Lord of Flies. Of course, dupes are also welcome because that's literally part of the game. Okay, we got another Kenpachi. Let me, like, not get rid of these. Because I kind of need an extra Bulma. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it for you guys sticking around and all that stuff. And if you want more, like and subscribe. Please and thank you. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.